Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omni video. Today we're going to do a should you poll for the next banner that should be coming out on DFFOO within the next few days here. So this banner is going to have Quistis, Kuja, and Sabin. So Sabin is the big draw here. He's getting the new FR. Kuja is coming back as a BT character, just getting a C90. And then Quistis is just kind of along for the ride. She's not really getting any new upgrades. She's already C90. So I'm just going to do a quick overview of each character and then let you know if I think you should summon for this banner or not. So basically, typically the side character, you usually aren't summoning for them anyways, but Quistis is a cool character. She has a lot of delay in her kit. Almost every button she presses does some type of delay. Her damage isn't particularly impressive, but basically the way you play Quistis is you delay turns and then you get EXs really fast and you do a lot of EXs. So that's kind of how Quistis rolls. The unique thing about her kit is she has a delay that overrides delay negation, basically. So if the enemies negate delay, or I think even the frame turn, she can still delay through that. So she's just like the uber powerful delay through. Her call is actually kind of nice if you want her for the call to get that forced delay. So that is something you can use. But I wouldn't recommend pulling on the banner just for Quistis. You can definitely grab her when she comes back later, when she's more relevant. But if you do like that type of playstyle, definitely pick her up. I should already have a character guide on Quistis, so if you actually want to watch my character guide, she really is unchanged. She's just getting force enhancement. So feel free to check out my Quistis guide. I'll maybe do like a YouTube post and like relink that so people can watch that. Kuja, basically, I mean, basic is the word, right? He's very basic, and his upgrades were very basic. Kuja is pretty much a generic damage dealing character that does Holy Enchant, and that's really his gimmick. He's just Holy Enchant, doesn't really do anything crazy. His BT effect is very generic, just generic buffs. They're not bad buffs, it's just generic. There really isn't anything special about Kuja other than he's got Holy Enchant. So if you need Holy Enchant, you could try to pick up Kuja, but I definitely wouldn't be jumping in on this banner just for Kuja unless he's a favorite. If a character is your favorite, always go for him, right? Now Sabin's my boy, because I like Final Fantasy VI, my favorite game. Sabin's deal is that he ignores defense, which is very good. So basically everything he's going to hit is pretty much going to be capping on Brave, since he ignores defense. Unless enemies flat out have Brave reduction, right? But ignoring defense is very good. Ignore defense is kind of a common theme among a lot of Final Fantasy VI characters. So I kind of like that. Sabin is kind of unique. We'll just go cellular data. I don't know, my internet must have went out or something, but phone didn't like that. Anyways, the things that are unique with Sabin is that he has Holy and Wind element in his kit. He does not enchant the party, but he has it himself, and he does imperil both elements, I believe. And then, like I said, he's got defense ignore, and then he also does have some delay in his kit. So he's got a little bit of those things. Sabin definitely is not a must-have character, but if you like him, he's very good. He's a character that I like. I'm actually tempted to blue his armor. I gotta think about it, though, because I've only got enough to blue one right now. And I've already blued Core, but I kind of want to blue Gladio, because I'm probably going to use Gladio way more than Sabin. Sabin's FR, it's kind of a tricky one to use. If you set up for it, it's a really nice one, because it's literally, I think, 30% for wind damage, 30% for Holy, and Sabin does both. So he, like, on his own hits, he's going to get 60%, but getting the rest of the party to do that is a little bit trickier, and Sabin doesn't have a burst. So what you'd want to do is either have other characters in the party, like Fujin and Kuja, which would enchant the other two elements, or you could bring along calls and just set up for like a really nice force time. So it's not that difficult if you have the right calls to do it or the right characters to do it. I would say it's still less setup than doing Cam combo, because literally it's just you got to enchant for two elements before you go into force, and then your characters are basically attacking and doing really good 60% solid. So not a must-have force. I think I'm going to take the same approach as I did on Aroha's banner. I think I'm just going to chuck like 200 tickets and stop there. Because Sabin's going to be good without his force. Like, he's fine. You don't have to have his force, right? I just like having more forces at my disposal. So, ultimately, there are some very hyped things coming forward. Very, very soon, actually. So we've got Core, Gladio, Tifa, and, what's her face? Hold on, I've got her right here. I'm struggling with the names. There's so many names in this game. Let me just pull her up quick. Final Fantasy VIII main character girl thingy. You guys are probably like screaming at me right now. Where the heck is she? This thing right here. Renoa. Renoa is going to be very, very good as well, and she's going to be very hyped. So, with characters like Tifa, Renoa, Gladio, and Core on the horizon, Gladio and Core coming extremely soon, and even to some extent Gao. I think Gao is going to be a really nice pickup for some people. I think this banner is a definite skip. I think it's even more of a skip than Aroha, because I think Aroha is a more valuable force to have than Sabin. So I would say that banner is more valuable than this. If you're still chasing Luna Freya BT and you need a lot of this stuff, I mean, it's not the worst banner to chase the BT on, because you'll at least pick up things that you can use. But I would say, like, if you're chasing Luna Freya BT and you haven't summoned for Aroha, that's the better one to chase on, because I do see more use of Aroha. One, she's a support character, which supports are always useful, and she's got the most generic of generic FRs you could ever ask for that you can just use anywhere, which to me, I value that more than a specific FR that needs specific criteria. And once again, I'm thinking Dare to Defy on this in the future. I want a very easy plug-and-play FR that I can just go, whatever thing I'm trying to scrape together at the end of that Dare to Defy, I want to know I have a Roja there to be a solid FR for me. So, anyways, guys, there you go. Let me know what you think if you're excited about these characters. Obviously, you can wait till my character guides come out to see if you like the characters, but my ultimate recommendation is I would say skip this. Save for the more hype characters moving forward. Obviously, unless any of these are your favorite, then obviously go for it, because you're going to have fun playing your favorites, right? Remember, the best way, or the only way to play the game right, is to enjoy what you're doing. So if you enjoy pulling for these characters, then do it. If you want meta, I would say skip. Anyways, guys, hope this helps. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one.